The 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Up the middle, here's Elliott. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. From the 24 now, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
Murray now to throw. Catch made by Watson on the outright. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down. The Packers had 0-1 in the year following the loss in the opener. And listen, they knew last week they were in for a tough fight on the road. But now here's the home opener and a chance to get things right.
And I like the way that you presented that, because the bottom line is they didn't come out of that loss discouraged. They just came home and said, hey, if we do what we're supposed to do, protect our home turf, we'll be just fine.
A 1st down carry by Elliott. And he is met at the line. He goes down right there.
Brian Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes is won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Hey. Omaha.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And his throw is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Now Murray sees something. He's going to change it up.
Big ace.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one good for 24 yards.
But this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a one-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the 1st down.
Murray now on 1st down. Man open, here is Jones. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, 45 yards. And the Packers have cut it back within a score.
Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead is down to 2.
Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as Raymond will elect not to bring it out. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Here's Purdy. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. On 1st down, Purdy. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And the Packers are going to get the football back at their own 17. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. 1st down, Murray. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Lions are going to have it here just past the 25. Just 18 seconds remain till halftime as they come up on 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. 2nd and 7. Now Purdy. Complete. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Second down, here's Purdy to throw. That is caught by Laporta. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 25-yard line. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
A handoff left, Elliott. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30. And they're going to speed things up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Elliott going to get it again on second down. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. That second down play nets a -4. Third and 12.
Green.
Throwing now is Murray. And he is caught. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down. And inside give to Jones. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Derek Barnes in on the stop.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need to convert here on 3rd and a little more than a yard. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Cleaned out left to Dobbs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. After the penalty, it's Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. No surprise there. Chase Young wrecks that play with a sack. That's their first time getting to the quarterback, sack number 1. And, you know, they had 5 last week, I'm remembering.
And you have to find a way to slow down the pass rush, not necessarily with just protecting your quarterback, but you show them a lot of different looks, and they did that in the first half. You know, different angles, different things to slow down the speed. They got to him here in the second half. Now they've got to come up with a counter to that and maybe do something different.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're going for it. Hits Murray. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Purdy. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And they can't bring him down. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup of 38.
First and goal, Detroit.
Touchdown! Brandon Ayuk with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Two-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can.
Back now at Lambeau. It's the Packers who have the football, but in need of points as we begin quarter number 4. A 2nd and 11 from the 19. On play action, it's Murray. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Here's Murray. Looking deep here for Dobbs. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. Throwing here, Purdy. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. He found his way into the backfield, and he simply would not be denied.
Well, they say that life's all about opportunities, and that holds true when you're playing defense as well. How about him seeing that chance, making the most of it, did a great job of wrapping him up and bringing him down.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
4th down try. Here's Purdy. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give them a new set of downs.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Purdy looking to throw.
Again, that's Watkins. And in for the Lions touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions are on their way to a 2-0 start. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the 4th quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
They'll try to run with Swift.
And make him 4 for 4 now on 2-point conversions as he'll take this one in for the score.
Packers 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. And quickly, they get to the line.
A loss of 6. Brings up 2nd.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Forced out to his left. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3. Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Now Murray's got to have this one.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And this will be caught at the 30.
He's going to have the 1st down and more than that.
Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They're going to run for it with Jones. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here.
And now off off to the races down the right side. And he will finally be taken out of bounds. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Swift.
And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
A quick throw completed by Purdy.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run on 4th and goal from the 4 is stopped short. And the Packer defense stands tall down by the goal line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Move. Big Ace. Green.
Murray now to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Touchdown!
Brandon Ayuk.
54 yards.
And the Lions have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. They'll try to run with Swift.
And they're a perfect 5 for 5 now on 2-point conversions as he is in to get them 2 more. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
What? Big Ace. Come back.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
This one swung out here to Jones.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, Ace.
2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick.
And the Lions are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Through the middle of the field.
And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
1st and goal, Detroit.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh?